Okay, we're live, dog.
Oh, man. Hey, hold on. Free the people, hey?
So Case wanted to do the intro this time.
Free the people.
All right, let's go, baby.
Hi. Welcome to another episode of Team Case in the Rat Race. Thespian thoughts. What up? What up, my people?
Hey, a lot of excitement. First episode of 2024.
Yeah.
Our fans have been waiting, dude.
Patiently waiting.
Patiently waiting.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to release last week. I know y'all were just waiting by the phone or your computer or
any internet device that you have.
Yeah. But I was under the weather. I'm still a bit verklempt. I'm still...
What happened?
Oh, I got sick. That's what happened when you have a 2-year-old. You get sick all the time.
Okay.
All the time.
You want to say happy holidays to anyone? I guess the holidays are over.
You don't say happy holidays after the holidays, do you? You don't.
Okay.
All right. So today,
Oh, it's exciting. This is probably the most exciting.
On today's show, man, we had to come at you with another Nick Cage, bro.
Maybe the best movie of all time.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you a story, okay? So yeah. Look at them nodding their heads. They're going Con Air.
Yeah, we're doing Con Air.
They
Best
knew.
movie of all time. That didn't win probably any Academy Awards,
Man,
but should have.
You want to talk about accolades? I was going to wait till the end because there's a few things out there that are, little tidbits that I've just kind of, I don't know why, I don't retain much information in this beautiful head of mine, but Con Air, man.
So we're doing Con Air, Nick Cage, 1997, I think.
1997, yeah.
Man, huge list of actors in this movie.
Incredible list of actors, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you got
God
Danny
damn.
DeVito, you got, Carlos Swanson, who else do you have?
Carlos Swanson.
James Caan. Who else?
You got the wrong movie.
What?
I don't think Danny DeVito was in there, dog.
Oh.
Is it Steve Buscemi?
Oh, okay, yeah, Steve Buscemi.
Is it Steve?
What's that? Yeah.
And then something...
okay, hold on, pause, because...
Is it Steve Buscemi?
I spoke to a friend, one of our loyal fans, the other day, and he's like, man, I was watching your, what did we do last before Christmas? What podcast did we do?
I don't know, man. Speed?
No, it wasn't Speed. Anyways, maybe it could have been Speed, but our last podcast, and he's like, hey, for two guys who do a podcast on reviewing movies, like, you guys know none of the people.
Yeah. I don't know the names of anybody.
He's like, oh, yeah, anyway, so Steve Buscemi's in it. Let's see how many we get. Steve Buscemi.
Nick Cage.
The
young cop, who's that guy?
Oh, that's...
The Marshall,
Cusack.
Oh, yeah.
Cusack. Wait. I got one.
And then the Irish guy with the curly hair. Big actor. I don't know his name. Something Malloy.
He was in Calgary. He filmed something in Calgary for a while. That Western thing. I think I saw him
yeah.
At a thing. Anyway.
Hey, you know who I saw for that filming?
So I'm pretty connected.
Common, the rapper.
Yeah. He was in the same show as this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Good for us. Hey.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wait, there's one guy that I want to get his name.
Every time I saw Common, and I saw him about 3 times. 3 times, he was with a tick. A tick.
Oh, no.
A tick white girl.
Ooh, really?
Oh, yeah. And he was looking like he was having fun in Calgary.
Good for him, right? Good for him.
And he's looking great.
Thank you.
At the time. This is like 10 years ago.
That's really sweet.
He was looking great.
It's really nice of you to see.
He's older, isn't he?
Oh, Common. Yes.
Anyways.
I don't know. Common Sense, man. Okay. Resurrection. You remember that album? Was that what the album was called? I think so. It was one of his first ones. Yeah. Great guy. Hey?
All right, back to Con Air, bro.
We should connect with him after this podcast. I don't have his number, but I'll just text Drake, so whatever. Maybe he can meet Drake, you, me, on the top of the CN Tower one of these days, like we always do. Hey? What? I can't think of this guy's name. What's the movie where they go inside his head? Because his name is in the title of that movie.
What guy are you talking about?
The bad guy, Vixen or
oh, something Malkovich.
Yeah, John
That's right.
Malkovich.
John Malkovich,
Yeah.
that's his name, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say what's eating John Malkovich, but I
And
don't
then,
think that.
Machete.
Oh,
the
Machete's in it.
Machete's in it.
Yeah.
He's looking great.
He's looking great. Dave Chappelle's in it.
Dave Chappelle is in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, you're right.
He's in it.
That's funny.
Who else is in it? Anyway, loads of great actors.
Yeah, big names.
A lot of big names.
All right, the premise of the story is pretty much you got a bunch of cons that have taken over a big jet.
Let me tell you about the first time I saw this movie real quick.
Okay.
I'll never forget this because for a good stretch, I want to say, throughout my late teenage years and well into my 20s, Con Air was my favorite movie. You asked me what my favorite movie was, without a doubt, Con Air. I was going to say 15, 16 maybe, at my best friend at the time, at his place, and we ate mushrooms, magic mushrooms.
At 15?
Oh, bro. Yeah, was it 15? Yeah, I think it was about 15, maybe 16. Maybe 16. I don't know. Anyway, could have been a bit later too, who knows. But we ate magic mushrooms, and I remember sinking into the couch, watching Con Air, just wishing it would never. And like, might have been one of the first times I ever done magic mushrooms, and I was just like, this is absolutely incredible. And
Must have been intense.
oh, his parents used to smoke, and so I wasn't a big smoker back then, but just the same, I remember doing mushrooms, sitting on the couch and like blowing smoke rings and just being like, this is heaven. Maybe it was a bit later because I don't think I was smoking at 15.
Damn, Tony, you were a bad boy.
What? I guess so.
All the honeys must have loved you back then,
I
eh?
guess so. I was sticky from all them honeys.
Right.
I was sticky, bro. Actually, I masturbated a lot. Hey, fun fact, fun story. So same house as a young teenager, first time I ever waxed it down.
Wax? What does that mean?
Well, wax it down. Use your imagination. First time I ever waxed it was at his house.
Oh my God.
They had a big screen TV. They had a black box with all the channels on it. And so we were watching XXX videos. And I just remember it was me and another guy on the couch. It's like 2 a.m. and I'm sitting there like, this is like, I love sex videos. Like, I love sex videos. I don't know why, but I love it. And I was like, man, I got to go to bed. But I don't want to. And then the guy beside me, and I come to find out what he probably wanted to get up to. But the guy who, not beside, was sitting on the couch across from me, was like, hey man, you should go, sleep in so-and-so's room, in his brother's room. He's not home. So I said, okay. So I go to his bedroom, and
Is his brother in there?
no, he wasn't home. I get in his bed, and I'm like, I feel great right now. I kid you not. I went down there just to check to make sure everything was okay. I exploded. With like 12 years of built up jism all inside his bed. And I had no idea what happened. And so I did what every, frightened teenager would do. I wiped it up and I put it to the side.
Oh my God.
I slept and then I went home the next day. And I've never told him this story.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
His mom probably found these hardened, nasty sheets the next day.
There was so much jism, they're probably still wet.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Con Air.
Con Air.
Okay.
All right, so listen, Con Air starts off with, like I'd like to do the intro about the Army Rangers leading the way.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Cameron Poe is like at salute and he's leaving the Army.
Yeah.
Coming home to Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile.
And the funny thing was, which I found really funny, why is he taking a tugboat home?
Well, it was badass, man. You probably had the choice,
Dude,
too.
don't you just come home and at the airport?
You know what?
Don't they just fly you home in an airport or a bus? A tugboat from where?
I'll tell you why you're asking yourself that question, because he had short hair. And you're like, what's this? Like, yeah, okay, great. He does really cool karate kicks and he's, decorated in the Army. But this short hair family guy, like, you know, he doesn't look the part yet. So you're like, why is this dweeb taking a
No,
tugboat?
I didn't think that. I didn't
No?
think that at all.
Okay.
He had a sick like army outfit on. He's looking good.
I feel like that tugboat, yeah, in the moment you're like, what's this guy doing on the
I didn't know
tugboat?
I was on a tugboat.
And then when he goes to prison and grows his hair out, you're like, oh yeah.
Pretty cool.
Like, I know
So
why
anyways,
he took a tugboat.
he comes
That's
home
badass.
and meets his fine honey. Fine, what's her name,
You
Trisha?
could have called me a tugboat when I was at my buddy's house at 12 years old, freaking in his brother's bed. Yo, you call me a tugboat.
Okay. so he meets up with his fine honey, right?
Fine.
That is a waitress at this like rundown bar, pretty cool bar, rundown bar. And then these like 3 dudes show up and they're just like harassing her a little bit. And she's like, Poe or Cameron, don't. I don't want that guy to come back. And he's like, he just has a dumb look on his face. And that's that. But then when they leave the bar,
You're a changed man. You're a changed man, Cameron.
yeah.
You don't do this anymore, Cameron.
And he's just like,
It's like, yeah, you're right, honey. I
he
don't.
didn't even say anything. He's like,
Stoic.
yeah, very stoic. Then it's nighttime and they're leaving, and it's raining super hard, and the 3 assholes come back,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, army boy!" And the guy breaks like a bottle and he wants to fight this guy. There's 3 guys, so he kicks ass.
Kicks ass. One guy has a knife.
One guy has a knife, one guy has a broken bottle, the other guy's just a dork, and beats them all up. One guy ends up dying.
Yes. Unfortunate.
Next scene, they're in the, I think in the court.
Yeah.
And he's being sentenced, and it is determined that this guy has a lethal army training, and he's considered a lethal weapon.
Yeah.
And so the regular laws of self-defense don't apply to him. So
What, as the judge was saying that, what did you think? Like, what was your first
Like
thought?
it was so unfair.
You know what I thought? I was like, oh, I know why I watch this movie. This movie's about my boy T. This movie's about my boy T.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Like, lethal. You and your jujitsu, man.
That's right. That's
Hungarian jujitsu, dog.
That's right.
Dang.
Dang.
Man.
Okay.
Hey, okay, so Poe, Nick Cage, to no surprise, like, terrific.
Man of honor.
Right from the hop. Man of honor. One thing that popped out for that first few minutes of him kind of in there with his girl, the country accent.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God,
this
dude,
is right up my alley.
A ridiculous accent.
Oh.
Do the accent. He had an accent the entire time and really played it.
Oh, man.
Like,
Such
hello, little bird. How you doing?
little bird. Tweet, tweet. Oh, what's that? You want daddy to come feed you some right now? Tweet, tweet. You keep chirping, little bird, daddy gonna come feed you and the kids. Remember?
I don't know. But it was kind of similar. Like, he had those similar, he was saying things like that about his daughter and his wife or something.
Yeah.
So he ends up in jail for what, 10 years, something like that?
Well, no, he took a plea.
7 or 10 years.
I think it was like, okay.
No,
anyway.
the judge said you will do not less than 7 or 10, something like that. Pretty sure.
I thought it was 4 years. Anyway, I thought he took a plea. Because his girl, maybe you're right. I don't know, because his girl's not too big when he gets out.
Yeah, his girl's pregnant. His wife is pregnant. He hasn't seen his daughter. He's in prison, and he won't allow the wife to come with his daughter to prison. Because that ain't...
Okay, I'm glad you said prison at the end. Cut to prison, because that would have been strange.
Huh?
No, the wife, he wouldn't let his daughter come with his wife.
And he did the accent.
prison.
He's like, I can't have my daughter come to prison.
No, daddy doesn't want to get his daughter all looking at him like, "What is my daddy?"
Okay. Then we see him
I've
in
memorized
prison.
a lot
all
of
the lines.
Yeah.
You've got
not all of
excellent
them,
memory.
Yeah.
Excellent. You've always been known. You've got like the memory of an elephant, I would say.
Yes. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say like a camouflage ninja bear. Like you don't see it. Hey, you know what? The best ninjas. I know. Hollywood has made ninjas up to be like these guys who walk around in black masks and black outfits, but the best ninja is a ninja in plain clothes. I've always said that.
Is that a saying?
Well, I mean, think of it. Like if you saw a guy walking down, we're in a car park right now.
Like a regular dude, balding, just looks very regular, little pot belly.
Yeah, playing on his phone.
I feel like you're describing yourself. You a ninja dog?
Yeah, ninjas never tell if they're ninjas or not.
Okay, so what do ninjas do?
It's a code.
Like the ninja you're describing. What would
Imagine walking down the sidewalk. If you want to assassinate, like if you see a guy coming at you on the sidewalk, just an everyday, average-looking, ordinary dude,
regular dude,
completely unassuming, and all of a sudden, he walks behind you and then karate chops you in the neck. Even if he doesn't want to kill you, maybe he just wants to show you that he's, and he karate chops you and saying, like, what the frick? But now, same scenario, same situation. You're walking down the sidewalk, and then you see a dude on the other side of the street in black clothing with swords coming out of his back, like
playing with nunchucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run. You run.
Oh, you run.
But I guess would if you were the assassinatee, all right? Yeah, you were the assassinatee,
yes,
and the assassinator is on the other side. It's probably dark out, and he's wearing all black. Maybe you don't see him, and he's on top of a roof or something.
Yeah, but what? Now you're okay. Yeah, so in that okay, so let's place the regular looking guy in those conditions too. So it's dark outside. You're walking down the street. Again, you see just a guy walking down the street, playing on his phone, listening to music. You're not going to be like,
but I feel like
on guard.
I feel like the ninja and all that drab could like escape into the shadows, whereas the regular guy, he's just gotta like, see you later.
And then what?
I guess that's good. Maybe that's it. Rolls into the crowd.
Yeah. So maybe so a good ninja is also a good actor. So as soon as he karate chops you in the neck, as he's turning, he takes that, puts it on backwards.
Southern accent?
Puts it on backwards and drops his jacket on the ground, and then stands there and goes, "What happened to you, sir? Are you okay?" And you're like, I don't know, some guy in a hat facing forward and a jean jacket on just karate chop me in the neck. Like, let me help you up.
Hey, a good ninja is always a good thespian. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man. I got you.
A lot of quips being dropped. Cold.
Hard.
Facts. Okay, where we at with the movie?
Okay, so Pole's in jail. Now Pole and a bunch of other inmates are getting moved from... a bunch of inmates are going to a maximum security prison, a brand new facility.
Yeah, Supermax.
Super duper
Dude, this
max.
is like insane. They've got like choppers. They've got like police and armor gear. It's insane.
Oh,
I was like,
really
it's a little
cool.
overdone, but
Really
you know what? It
cool.
wasn't overdone because these guys are
Some bad aces.
They're smart,
Dang. Yep.
organized.
Yeah. Cute.
What?
What?
You said it.
Okay. I thought that's where you were going.
Thought some
Anyway,
of the prisoners were cute.
Sorry. I thought that's where you were going.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, so they're all put in this old school airplane.
Yeah.
AC-80.
Old school airplane doing new school things. You know what I mean?
And
old school airplane with new school things. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroo. Let's do it on the bubble. We ain't trying to lose. Say got me done, and we don't change the rules again. Outcast reference.
okay, and there's a bunch of prison guards that are locking them all in.
Yep.
We forgot, dude. Vin Rames, bald black guy.
Oh yeah.
Sick actor.
Yeah, Green Mile.
No, he's not in Green Mile, dude.
Yeah, he is. What are you talking about?
He's not.
Green Mile's the one in prison with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And he's the guy.
No, it's not Vin Rames.
So, no?
But do the thing.
Oh, it's not. You're right.
Of course it's not.
Wait. Mission Impossible. What up?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Pulp Fiction.
Dang, man.
That's right.
Cheeto Blanco.
Cheeto Bronco.
Cheeto Blanco.
I thought it was Bronco.
Oh, Cheeto Bronco.
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, I got a nickname.
A new nickname.
Cheeto Bronco. I've always wanted a nickname. Cheeto Bronco. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But
So if you guys want to comment or subscribe, make sure to,
comment or subscribe.
about him being Cheeto Bronco.
Oh, right.
We want this to go viral.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, then we see a few of the prisoners taking
Methamphetamines.
No. Taking like a pin underneath their skin.
Yes.
It's hidden under. They take the pin out. Vin Rames, Dave Chappelle, and Malkovich.
John Malkovich.
Who is Cyrus, the brains of this entire operation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, this prisoner is a goddamn natural leader.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely is.
I mean, we'll get into that later, but god damn it, very impressed. Giving orders, he knows exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Very thought out. Genius.
Yeah, he spent what? They said like most of his, the majority of his life has been spent in prison.
Yeah.
And he's gotten like doctorates and...
Yeah, smart guy.
Smart guy.
So anyways, they take these pins out of there underneath their skin in their hand, and they use the pin to get out of their shackles.
To break out. Now, the one guy we left out too, I mean, we've probably left several cool big name actors out, but Bubba Gump's in it. I'm not sure his name. The best friend.
Oh, Bubba Gump from Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is in it. That's right.
Nick Cage, or Poe.
Yeah, his best friend in prison
his cellmate.
What's he call him? Baby or something, or Booby? He has a weird nickname for him.
Yeah, I call my daughter Booby.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird, something weird going on with Cameron Poe and this buddy of his.
What do you mean?
Uh-oh. What just happened, bro?
Yeah, it just got intimate. You
think
remind
we need to
me
move
of my
into
car.
Do you think this is enough light?
Yeah, are you kidding me?
A bit of a romantic situation.
Do you hear them complaining?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, so, I don't know, is there something sexual going on with Cameron
No,
Poe?
man, come on, get off that. No, man, Poe is hard. Bubba's hard. Man. No.
But why is he calling him Booby? Like, this is my Booby, my best friend.
What do you do, man? You're best buddies. You spend 23 hours a day together. You take shits together. You shower together.
Okay, fine.
You brush each other's teeth.
Okay, I just want
your dick.
I just
what?
Just.
I mean, anyway.
Okay, let's move on. So, what were you going with that?
So they best buddy gets on the flight with him. He's going to the Max Penitentiary, Supermax.
And this guy has diabetes at a young age.
Diabetes.
He needs his insulin shot every, I don't know, once a day or something.
And
He
he
hasn't
hasn't
had
got
it yet.
yeah.
And this guy's sweating buckets.
Yeah. So they take off.
They take off. Plane's in the air now.
Yeah.
And the prisoners kick ass. And they take over the plane.
Yeah.
And there's this one fine Latina prison guard.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And she's shackled up pretty close to Poe and Booby.
Yeah.
And Poe likes her.
Poe likes her.
And Poe likes Booby.
Poe likes Booby. Poe's getting out that day.
Oh yeah, we missed.
Poe's been paroled. Sorry,
Poe, this is his last day in prison.
Last day in prison. He's just flying home to see his girl, his baby.
His little butterfly.
Little butterfly.
And he doesn't want to get in any trouble. He just wants to go home, get out, go see his wife and his little baby daughter.
Yeah.
Who's like 7 or 8 now, right?
7 or 8 now.
And then this prison takeover happens.
I don't know. Maybe she's younger.
Yeah, who knows, right?
Yeah.
This prison takeover happens in the plane.
Prison plane takeover, I think is what they call it. Prison plane, PPT.
Prison plane takeover.
That's what they say in the movie, PPT.
Okay.
No, it's a PPT. They're like, what? That's a
right.
prison plane takeover. Like, oh, shit.
And Cyrus, the leader of the prisoners, the genius leader, he's like, hey, we're stopping off at Rockfield or something? I don't know. They're going to make a stop because 6 white prisoners need to get off. Mm-hmm. They bring on a few new prisoners. Mm-hmm. One of which is this Colombian drug lord connected dude.
Yeah.
And then they're supposed to go off somewhere else.
Right. They get a pilot too, so they don't.
Oh yeah. They don't want to miss out on
the plane. So this takeover, this PPT has been planned for quite some time now. So notice, let me just point out how when he starts talking, the lights go off, and then I start talking, lights go on. I'm like, jeez.
Blessed.
Hey, hashtag. Poe. Anyway, plane takeover. Man, there's so many cool little details in this. It's tough to kind of, it's hard because we're gonna be missing a bunch of stuff, even though that's kind of what we're known for.
We're known for. It's a mind bender of a movie.
Mind bender of a movie, absolutely. So they plane gets taken over.
Cyrus decides, hey, we need 6 white prisoners to volunteer to get off.
Because they want to match the amount of people that were scheduled to be deboarding the plane, the amount of prisoners to be deboarding the plane, so that the authorities on the ground don't catch on to wind of what's going on.
Exactly.
And that they've done a TTP.
They don't only have 6 white prisoners because some of them are dead. Right? In the whole takeover, some of them died.
Right.
So what happens is they take some of the prisoner guards, put things over their faces, give them prisoner outfits, and they're supposed to play some of the prisoners. They're gagged. You probably like that part. and then Cameron Poe volunteers.
Well,
his buddy's
like, Cameron, I got to get out of here. I need my insulin.
Oh, yeah,
Cameron's like, all right, let's get out of here. Because what is Cameron doesn't.
His buddy Booby is a black guy who should get off because Cameron wants him to get off for the insulin shot, but he can't because he's a black guy. but you have to have 6 white prisoners.
Oh, get off the plane. I was gonna say, are you still ragging on this whole like what's going on?
No,
with
no.
them
So
kind of thing?
Booby's like, listen, Cameron, you got to get off. Don't worry about me, and don't worry about the Latina prison guard. He's like, I can't let go of you guys. But anyways, he volunteers.
No man left behind.
No man, yeah.
No man left
Ranger
behind.
boy, no man left behind.
That's right. If anyone's going from behind, it's me.
That's
I don't know. He says something like that.
He does?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Like how? Like yeah. Anyway.
And then at the last second, Cameron's like, you know what, Cyrus? No, I'm not going. I got 15 more years in prison. And
Oh, that's a lie.
Yeah, he's like, I want freedom. I want a taste of freedom. So he said no, and I think they get somebody else. I don't know, some prison.
So they get one of
guards?
the head prison guard. They tie him
him.
up, gag him, and so one of the little details that we left out was that there was a federal agent, a DEA agent,
undercover agent.
that was on the plane that he was outed, and they ended up killing him.
And he had like a recording device or something.
He had a recording device strapped to him. So
big cassette.
Poe, being the forward thinker he is, and not wanting this PPT to go on much longer. This
What's PPT again?
Prison plane takeover. Go on much longer.
That's cool.
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Anyway, so he sees the recording device in the man's dead body, grabs it and stuffs it into the prison guard's.
Yeah, and puts like a little note saying something.
Not yet.
Not yet. My bad.
No.
Forget that.
So the prison guards and the people meant to get off, they deboard the plane, and there's this exchange of prisoners. They get some new prisoners. One of which is Steve Buscemi's character, who is
he's like a serial killer. He's like the worst of them.
yeah, 30
worst of the
some
lot.
odd murder. Yeah. Like kids, doesn't matter. You know, he'll just
Slaughter you.
slaughter you. Yeah, women, children.
And Dave Chappelle takes the transponder from the plane.
Yeah.
And goes into like this garage next door and puts it in some like tourist plane.
Tourist plane.
And while he's there, there's some woman there and he's hitting on her.
Oh, some fine. Hey,
Yeah.
some fine. Ooh, this fine girl.
How about let's do the scene, okay? Let's do the scene.
Okay.
I'll be the woman, you be Dave Chappelle, and she's like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be."
Hey, bitch!
That's not what he does.
Oh, sorry. That's my Dave Chappelle. Yes.
He's hitting on her, right?
Okay, let's
She's
try it
like,
again.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Who are you?
Hey, bitch! Hey, bitch! Ow! That's all. That's Dave Chappelle. That's all I got.
No,
I
you
can't
gotta
do-
hit. You gotta hit on me, dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
you're
that's
not
my.
supposed to be here.
Can I be someone else?
You do whoever you want. You gotta be hitting on me though, right? You know? Like
Okay.
he's like he hasn't seen a woman. He's been this close and free with a woman in like I don't know how long, right? He's a prisoner, and he's got game,
All right, man. All right.
right? He's a wordsmith.
Okay, go.
Hey, you're not supposed to be in here. These planes are restricted.
Damn, girl, Jen, you fine, Grandma. I just want to sit down and smell your hair. Dang, girl. Swoop.
You're weird.
Okay. So transponder makes it out of the plane.
Yeah. And then I think the cops somehow find out.
So, again, sorry, missing details. But
What we're known for.
We're known for it. So they, what was it? Was Dave Chappelle still there?
No. This is what happens. So the
Does the note? Did they write the
no.
note?
Yeah, they did. So the hold on. The prisoners that get off the plane, they get put onto a
it's the-
bus,
Right.
and
They find the recording.
they find the recording.
At the same time, they're in the prison cell of Cyrus, doing Cyrus's old prison cell, doing an inventory of everything, and they find plans and documents. And John Cusack's character catches on to this and says, "Oh, they're hijacking the plane."
Yeah.
So, at the same time that he realizes they're hijacking the plane, they're just about to take off from where they were, from their first stop. And so, John Cusack alerts the authorities, says, "Hold the plane, stall them," and
And they take off.
they take off.
But Cyrus now is a little suspicious. He's like, how did the authorities find out? And they get a new pilot.
Yeah. So
One of the new prisoners
Yeah.
is a pilot. One of the new prisoners is a Colombian drug lord.
Colombian drug lord. Yes.
At this point, the tourist plane takes off with the transponder of the prison plane, PPT,
PPT.
and they go this way, and the prisoner plane goes that way. And so when the cops are looking at their radar, they're like, okay, let's go follow the prison plane.
Yeah, well, let's shoot this thing down.
Yeah, and I don't know, somehow the DEA agent gets freaking 2 Apache helicopters or Cobra helicopters.
Yeah, man, that's so cool. With just like license to kill.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens.
Like, yeah, they could have done whatever they want up there.
Yeah, so they're following the tourist plane.
Tourist plane.
And
And the prison plane itself now that they're not being tracked, and again, Cyrus has planned this out for quite some time.
Cyrus is great.
They make a U-turn, and I believe they took off somewhere in California. So they end up turning the plane around as opposed to flying, which never really made sense to me. So they were flying east, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm led to believe.
I don't know where they're going.
Okay, so but they're flying in one direction. Poe's going home.
Yeah.
They're flying in one direction, and yet when they turn the plane around and end up coming back to right around where they were
going to Arizona.
No, that's Arizona was where the tourist plane went.
No, dude. Because remember, they end up in Vegas at some point.
No, because they turned around.
Okay, whatever. They're going somewhere.
Who knows?
All right,
Anyway.
who knows?
Anyway, it just seemed like Poe didn't really have to take this flight.
Yeah, he's just a
I'll be honest,
ranger boy. I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, if Poe didn't take the flight, you know what would have happened?
He'd gone home to his wife and kid.
No, Wesley Snipes would have gone that flight.
That's true. That's true. U.S. Marshal.
Dang, boy, Wesley
pretty
Snipes.
sick.
Dang,
Dang.
man,
That
freak.
would've been pretty sick too.
Oh, it's so cool. So anyway, so the plane's now making so they have this plan. The plan is now to go to some, now that they're not being tracked,
Some
they're gonna
airfield.
fly to an airfield, Nevada, which is pretty much just a desert.
Yeah, desert airfield.
Yeah, tarmac, or I'm not sure, just a landing pad.
And then there's like a bunch of like junk, old airplanes laying around.
Yeah.
Before they do that though, Poe kills somebody and drops them from the airplane. Right?
No, so Dave Chappelle's character, who was late to get on the flight because he was hitting on that fine young lady, he gets stuck in the landing gear because he's trying to get back on the flight.
Oh yeah.
And
you're right.
so there's drag, so they're flying.
Go check the.
Yeah, there was drag on the plane, so they weren't flying as quickly as they had hoped for or expected to. So Vin Rames.
Oh yeah, Vin Rames tells Poe.
He's
Cameron
like,
Poe.
let's go check the landing gear. So they
do the character.
Hey, Poe. I keep doing
Yes. It's a robot.
Yes. Bro, you just got.
Yes.
Listen, you just got weak. Like it just in that moment, that impression was so on point. I thought I was staring in the eyes of
Nick Cage.
yeah, Alexander Poe.
Cameron Poe. My name's Cameron Poe.
Okay. So they go down, check the landing gear. It's Chappelle's character is wedged in there. So Poe secretly takes a marker and writes
It's Sharpie.
and writes a message for John Cusack's character, who he knows who the guy is. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. He knows his exact name and everything.
Drops the body.
Yeah, and the body drops on a car.
On a car, and but Cusack gets the message, and then he doesn't. He's not in the car that the body lands on, but he's radioed the message, and then he radios the Blackhawks and say, you're following the wrong plane. They put the transponder of that plane. This plane is heading to such and such airfield in Nevada. That's what the note says. They don't believe him. They chase this tiny plane.
Yeah.
They find
it's a kid's plane.
and the Irish guy's a bit of a hothead, hey?
Yeah, he's a hothead. He's kind of annoying. He's just really fired up. I guess, you know what, he's kind of pissed because his partner, DEA agent, got killed by the prisoners on the PPT.
Yeah. So he wants
revenge. And
yeah.
he is burning hot.
Yeah, he's hot.
He's like, kill them all kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Do the Irish accent.
Did you want to? Hey, is this gonna? Did you want to be in the? Did you want to be in the movie?
No, do the character. I don't know what you're doing.
He's American though.
I know, but just do the accent.
Do you want me to play an Irish guy?
Yes.
Doing an American accent?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, we can't shoot down those planes.
You damn right. We're gonna shoot down. We're gonna do whatever the frig we want right now. Guinness. I love drinking Guinness, Is that good?
Yeah, that was incredible. Dude, you got a knack for accents.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. So,
What happens next?
Plane is on its way to the airfield. They land. They land in this
the airfield.
Bit of a rocky landing.
You know what? That was a cool, very cool scene. That whole airfield, middle of the desert, kind of abandoned, kind of not. Junkyard for airplanes.
Yeah.
Cool scene.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Cusack is already there. So Cusack has the jump.
You know what's crazy? Cusack takes this nice sports car that belongs to the Irish dude.
Yeah.
And arrives there way before the airplane. The airplane is in the, I don't understand what the hell was going on.
Not a car guy, not a big car guy, but I will tell you one thing. That sports car does 0 to 60.
But how does he arrive like half an hour before this airplane? Like, shouldn't the airplane be like way farther ahead?
See, it's this train of thought that really ruins.
Yeah, you're right.
Experience.
I'm sorry.
But you know what? I can't fault you for it because
didn't make a lot of sense.
no. But there's always going to be things that didn't make a lot of sense.
Okay. Hey, he drives fast.
Yeah. Why didn't Cameron Poe braid his hair while I was in jail? That doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. You know what we didn't talk about the hair much? Because the first scene with Cameron Poe's hair flying backwards, it seems like there's always a fan on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the wind just blows extra hard.
You know
whenever it's around Cameron Poe, the wind just gets all excited and starts blowing.
His hair looked a little dry. I think he did could have used some shampoo in the prison. you know? Like, when they get like cigarettes, he should have used cigarettes to buy shampoo in prison. It looked pretty dry.
Or those little muffin brownies, those pink little
He kept giving it to his boyfriend Booby. Like, get some freaking shampoo,
just
bro.
Be a nice guy.
Just get some shampoo.
But
it was really dry and brittle.
While we're on this hair thing, the movie opens up, you're like, wow, there's nothing really special or fancy about this Cameron Poe fella. And then once he gets long hair, completely morphs him. All of a sudden you're just like, holy smokes, like what?
Yeah, and sick outfit, jeans and tank top.
Yeah.
Hair blowing in the background.
Yeah.
A little dry though, brittle.
Okay.
Okay. He needs like Pantene or.
Yeah. No. If anybody knows about hair, it's definitely you.
Or you.
Again, they can't see my bald spot, so this.
I think we showed it to them last time, didn't we?
We did. I think. Yeah, we did.
It's history now. Recorded history. Quip.
Plane lands. Rocky landing.
Yeah, rocky landing.
The drug lord is so. What's the plan is supposed to be? Is supposed to get off the plane, get onto another plane, and fly to Mexico. And that plane is owned by or supplied by the drug lord. So his cartel is supposed to meet him there at the airfield.
And they're all supposed to go. It's supposed to be a whole thing. Yeah. Prisoners working together, PPT team. Right.
That's not how it goes down.
That's not how it goes down. So Cyrus, the leader that he is, incredible leader, starts giving off orders like, you do this, you go get gasoline, you like dig out the plane. The plane's a little stuck because they had a rough landing.
Yeah.
Poe, I don't know where the hell Poe's going. Poe goes to find a first aid kit. Well, he needs a syringe.
Yeah, tell Cyrus he's going to go get the gas, the gas truck.
Never goes. He's looking for a first aid kit for his buddy Booby because he needs to find a syringe.
For the insulin.
Yeah,
because Booty is not having a good trip.
Huh?
Very uncomfortable on the plane, Booby is.
Oh, I thought you said his booty. Anyways, John Cusack finds him.
Yeah.
You have a little conversation and a little fight with the Colombian drug lord's friends.
Because their plane is hidden in a barn.
Yeah, in a barn.
Right, in a barn. And they're just waiting for the Colombian drug lord to get free.
And they're going to kind of run off without any of the prisoners.
Right, and just take off.
This guy's a dirty Colombian drug lord.
Right. So Poe and Cusack take care of the cartel members.
Yeah, and they have a little chat.
And
Cusack's like, hey, I know you. I read your file.
Yeah.
You're a good guy. You're a ranger.
You're on our side.
I talked to your wife. She's looking fine.
And then he's like, what? He's like, you talking about what? And my kid?
The accent, dude. Do the accent.
Did you talk to my wife and my child?
Yeah, that's right.
And my firstborn, my little daughter.
That's right.
Her name's Casey. Did you talk to her?
That's right. And she wants her daddy to come home.
Gosh darn. Okay. Well, you know what? You tell her that Daddy ain't no fat fall down, man. Daddy's going to not leave anyone behind.
Okay.
You just tell her that I love her.
Okay.
And then, wait.
He say?
Hey, there's no, hey. Cusack's like, okay, put down the weapon. Like, let's put down the weapon. He's like, hey, I don't think so. There's only two people I trust. One of them's me, and the other one ain't you.
Yeah. Who's the other one? Is it Booby? It must be
Booby. Come on. It must be.
That was a kind
His
of
wife.
Could be his wife.
His wife.
And then Cusack's like, "What are you gonna do?" And he's like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna save the day."
Yeah,
And he just walks off.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the day. Walks off, and that line comes back. I think that line comes back, something like that. Or no, it doesn't. I'm gonna save the day. I'm gonna do what I always do.
Yeah, save the day. And then walks off with his brittle hair.
I thought he said save the date, and I thought he was gonna send out like wedding. I thought that was the reveal, where he was gonna then email like on his Palm Pilot or BlackBerry. I thought he was gonna email save the date.
Okay.
Emails, but anyways, he said save the day.
Sends it to all the prisoners. Like, oh, Cameron, that is so sweet. So yeah, at this point, the police are the rest of the police. The gang is coming.
Yeah.
And they're coming with the army too for some reason. I guess I don't know. The DEA agent has access to all these military guys.
They're converging on a very very barren landscape.
But for some reason, they're going through.
Very open, like a lot of the photos or pictures that we see is of the giant landing strip, which is just a desert, not much around.
But
it.
all these cops and military pick a very narrow spot where you can be easily ambushed to go through, and
it just so happens Cyrus is 2 steps ahead of them, and they set up. They do just that. They set up an ambush.
Yeah.
And they start laying waste to these coppers.
It's a massacre.
Massacre. Cusack steps in, saves the day in a way.
Yeah, he drives a tractor. He's like, "Hey, get behind the tractor.
Let's go.
Let's go."
They fall back to the plane. They get on the plane. Poe gets on the plane. But by this time, Cyrus now is saying to himself, okay, how do they know we're going to be here? There must be some sort of...
Yeah, there's more signs that there's like a snitch.
Snitch, that's the word.
Snitches are bitches, and bitches get stitches.
Oh, whoa.
And Poe...
But nowadays, too, you can get those dissolvable stitches. So it's like, yeah, snitch, there's your stitch. And then it's like 2 days later, they're gone. You're like, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not the point, though.
Okay.
Right?
So...
But Poe's been a snitch.
Poe's been yes, for the
PPT.
For the PPT. And Poe also tries to tie the plane down, which doesn't work.
Does not work.
That rope that he used to try to tie the plane down hooks onto the fast car that he drove there, which happens to be the Cusack drove, which happens to be the car that belongs to the hot-headed DA agent, the Irish guy. And the car goes flying, takes off. DA agent shows up, and they're like, "Isn't that your car?" He's like, that is my car. And it smashes to bits.
Yeah.
So
falls out of the sky.
They're in the plane now. They're low on fuel. Somebody gets a hold of Poe's belongings.
Oh yeah.
And they read that Poe gets out.
Yeah, he's been lying. He doesn't have a 15-year prison sentence. He's getting out today. And they're like, "Why the hell are you here?"
Right.
And they're like, "Someone has been a snitch."
Yeah.
And Booby steps up. Mm-hmm. He's like, "It was me. It was me. Cyrus, the leader, shoots Booby. And I kind of forget what happens next. Then there's a whole kind of a fight. There's a fight happening. Mm-hmm. I think Poe ends up with a gun in the cockpit. And Cusack's on the radio like, "Hey, land the plane somewhere." And they're trying to divert him to an airport near Vegas.
Where's that cockpit derived from? It's a bit of an outer word, no? I'm sure there's like a really good explanation. I should actually know this. I'm sure you do.
I don't know.
Drop us with a quiff right now.
You know what? I will drop you with something. Okay. When I was young, that's it. I don't really...
You know
I used to refer like when I used to
refer
to that area as my cockpit.
I relate to that in so many ways. Like I can't. You are an inspiration, and we thank you for sharing.
I just realized that maybe I shouldn't say the story.
I get it.
So
I get it. I get it. You're an inspiration. Thank you. Hashtag blessed. So
anyway, they're heading towards an airport near Vegas.
Yeah.
Yo, how cool of a scene though. You're in the cockpit and then you see Vegas lights. Yeah. Pretty badass. And the pilot's like, the pilot inmate is like, "Nah, I can't make it. Engine's out. We're out of fuel. We're landing on the strip.
We're landing on the strip. And
landing strip.
Landing strip. Okay. That's... Oh, it's a strip club. Isn't that what they call a strip club by the...
Landing strip, though. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Landing strip? Okay, never mind. Let's just move on.
Is that your nickname? What up?
No, I just thought,
Landing straight?
yeah.
I'm gonna land over you.
Okay, you know what, man?
Weird.
Don't be disgusting.
So he does just that. They take it down. At this point, so Poe made it to the cockpit. Cyrus is in the back. He's locked the doors. So it at this point, it's like, okay, if they survive this plane crash, which the plane is gonna crash, spoiler. I mean, this whole thing's about spoiling this movie anyways. Our whole premise of the podcast. So they land the plane in Las Vegas.
On the strip,
On
dude.
the strip.
There's people everywhere, cars everywhere.
So, okay,
Looks
now
pretty
I'm gonna
cool.
drop you with a cold hard fact. So
Quiff.
in the quiff, so this movie was filmed in, I think, 96, late 95, 96, released 97.
Ooh, daddy.
So if you recall, and a lot of our older viewers out there might remember this, but the Las Vegas Strip was shut down for 2 months in 1996 during the slow season, so when it was really hot in the desert. And they were shut down because they did a whole renovation of all these different businesses. Now, the reason how this movie fits so well with Las Vegas is because this plane crash was real. All that carnage, yeah, the Hollywood sign, it was a plane that took out the Guitar Hard Rock sign.
No.
Yeah, man, that crashed all those buildings, and that's how they were able to rebuild Las Vegas. So Nick Cage and this movie Con Air actually lended quite a big hand, or was actually probably the main reason why Las Vegas was able to get a makeover back in 96. Because a plane crash happened. That's a quiff.
QHF.
That's a quiff. Anyway, sorry, fun fact, but...
So they land the plane.
Yeah.
A lot of disaster, a lot of destruction. Cops are right on them.
Right on them.
They arrest some of the prisoners. And
Cops are right on, man.
right on.
Right on, man.
And then Cameron Poe gets out, and he sees Cyrus jump on with a few other buddies onto a fire truck.
I know. Sorry. So what we see is that we just see Cyrus's head like kind of pop out
Yeah.
on the ladder on a fire truck. So the fire truck's been commandeered by the pilot.
Pilot. Oh yeah, the prisoner
So
pilot.
the prison pilot. So this truck is filled with prison
Inmates.
Inmates. So three. The pilot. What's his name?
Vin Rames.
Vin Rames. And Cyrus.
Cyrus. Malkovich. So Cyrus is on the top. The only reason why Cusack and our boy Poe sees that the fire truck has been hijacked is because for whatever reason Malkovich is on the top. Yeah, on the top, just like flying up.
If he had just gotten in the door,
yeah,
they
just
would've
get
got
inside, bro.
cleanly.
Yeah. And why does Cameron Poe care? Like, don't you want to go home to your daughter?
Oh no!
Like
But he shot his boobie.
Oh, you know why he does actually? Because Cyrus threatened his daughter.
Oh,
so he's like, I gotta
you don't
take
do
care of
that.
this guy. You don't do that.
You don't. Do
And cool scene. Cameron Poe, the fugitive. Oh, sick outfit, jeans, hair going, tank top, gets on a motorbike, cop motorbike.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
same time, John Cusack,
Gets on.
U.S. Marshal, gets on the cop motorbike,
They get on.
side to side.
Let's do it. Let's do it. They hop on the bike,
And they're like,
and they look at each other, but they have that like
let's do it, dog.
Let's ride.
They're like thespian thoughts.
Let's ride.
Let's rock.
Let's ride.
Pretty cool scene.
Who would you be? Hey, if you could be, actually, you know what? Let me ask you this:
I feel like
if I was one character in that movie,
Oh, I know who.
who was it? Who'd it be?
Remember that skinny Latino guy that dresses like a female, and he like the first thing he does when he
Great.
goes to the airfield, he finds a nice dress,
Yeah.
but he's still kind of badass. He's like, Cyrus,
Yeah.
what do I do? How can I be helpful? Cyrus gives him a gun and puts a gun magazine in his cleavage
His dress.
and said something. The guy's like, yeah, let's go.
So that you think that's if you had to pick a character, that'd be me.
Yeah, like he's feminine but strong.
Yeah, no, because that actor is a heterosexual man. He's a cage fighter. He hikes mountains, what's it called when you hike mountains without rope? He does that. Climbs mountains without rope.
Free climbing.
Free climbing. He holds the Guinness World Record of the deepest free dive in the ocean. I'm just telling you how big of a man this dude is.
That's cool. That's cool.
What that tells you is an incredible actor for him to assume that character being the man he is Incredible actor. So yeah, I get it. So I get.
But you're
why
playing the character. I would think you're closest to that character.
Bruh, don't do me
And
like that.
I
Don't
would
do me like
clearly,
that.
I would clearly be
Don't do me like
Cameron
that.
Poe. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Woo! Don't do me like that.
Actually, you know what? I think you would be. I think actually you
Yeah.
would be the hot-headed Irish guy.
You think so?
Yeah, with the
All right.
accent. Except you would have an Irish accent.
What are you doing? Everybody. I'm sick and tired of this.
he
I'm
runs-
sick and tired of being tired and sick all the time.
He runs shit though.
Yeah, he does. He's
You got access to like two
nobody
Cobra
likes-
helicopters.
Man,
Who
why could you
cares?
pick? Why could you pick like someone really like tough and mean and cool and badass who does some cool stuff?
That guy's cool, dude. He's a DEA agent.
man. Agree to agree.
DEA.
Agree.
The ladies love him. He's got a sick car.
Ladies don't love Cool J, man. They don't love him.
I think they love him, dude.
Hey, so who would I pick for you?
I already picked it. Cameron Poe. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude.
Hey,
Come on, dude.
disagree with that, man.
That's right, baby.
All right, so they catch him. They catch up to him, both guys on the bikes, and they take care of business.
They take care of business.
You want to
Kicking ass, very
talk
cool.
about an ugly death? I feel like Malkovich's character died at least 3 times
Yeah.
in that scene. On the ladder, Poe handcuffs him to the ladder, raises the ladder while the truck's driving. They hit what's it called? Plus 15. What do you call that?
Flyover?
They hit one of those
Bridges or something.
Walkover. Yeah. So, anyways, he hits it at full speed, goes through the glass. Somehow, like handcuffs break off, lands on live wires, gets electrocuted, and then it shows him conscious, going, "What's going on?" As there's a giant
Sledge? I don't know what it is. Like some machinery.
It's those things that hammer in the giant stakes into the ground,
Oh yeah.
and then he's crushed.
Yeah.
So 3 times dies in a matter of.
And then Cameron Poe hugs his wife, hugs his daughter. Pretty nice. Gives her a little bunny.
And listen,
Very
so
cute.
so Cameron Poe sees his wife and his daughter, goes up to them. They have no reaction. There's no emotion on their face.
Yeah. He's like this.
I'll tell you
She's
what.
like this.
I'll tell you what. So, if I hadn't seen my husband, hold on a second.
Save the day.
Listen, if I was her and I hadn't seen Cameron Poe in however many years it's been, knowing what my husband looked like before he went to prison, and seeing now in front of me what he looks
hero.
like now,
Damn.
man, I would have melted.
Woo.
I would have.
Yeah, he's looking
Long
badass.
hair, just like completely jacked up.
Yeah, dude. Sweaty, shining, chiseled.
Oh, I would've
Just
been
save the day. Save the entire day.
Hey, that's your daddy. That's my man.
I think the little girl was probably the best actress in the entire movie.
You think so?
Well, better than Nick Cage.
No, man. Nick Cage
You
is.
know?
Take that back. Take that back.
Okay.
So they reunite. All
And
of
then,
them.
you know, yeah,
Go ahead.
a very weird ending scene. The most
Hold on.
vile.
Hold on. Before we get to the weird ending scene, they embrace, and the little daughter warms up to her dad. It's like, Daddy, I don't know if she said, Daddy, I love you, but warms up, and then they embrace, and then a song comes on.
Oh, yeah.
Trisha Yearwood. It's How do I live without you? I won't do it. I don't know without you. Those are good and new things when it's ever. And how do I? Oh, how do I? Yeah. So that song comes on. Now that song was actually written for the movie.
Come on, dude.
I kid you not. And that same song was released by 2 artists in the same year on the same date.
Come on.
I swear, one charted. They both charted on country and pop charts. They both respectively did very well on either chart. One of them won a Grammy.
Dude, look at you doing all this like research for the. You know what? You're becoming a real high-level podcaster.
It's a great tune. One day, I forget what I was doing, but I'd heard the one song, and then shortly after, the other version came on. I was like, what? This doesn't sound like the same girl. So, yeah, Leanne Rimes, I think it was. Trisha Yearwood.
No, not Leanne Rimes.
Well, who's
Leanne Rimes must have been like 10 years old at that time,
Yeah,
no?
but Leanne Rimes was a star when she was like a teenager.
Okay.
13, 14.
I don't know, dude.
Anyway, so Yeah.
Okay.
That song. So Leanne Rimes didn't win the Grammy, but that song, went quadruple platinum.
Okay.
Or I don't know.
Okay, sick song.
Yeah.
I liked it. You know what?
It's
I
great.
kind of got.
Tell me what you got.
I was a little fired up when that song came on.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Does love fire you up?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Love fires
What
me up.
fires you up more? Love or like action?
Hey, love.
I ain't. Give me that action. Give me that. Okay.
Love.
How do I ever survive?
Nice. Yeah, in the ending scene, looks like Steve Buscemi, the most vile of prisoners, the serial killer, is in Vegas and at a casino,
Yep.
gambling.
Yep.
Seems to get away somehow.
Yeah.
No one's after him.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's the
Sequel?
movie.
Maybe the door's open for a sequel. Impose like
I want to go back to prison.
so I can see my boy Booby.
Booby.
First off, I just want to say what's up to Booby.
And I want to see the boys. The
wanna
boys
see
are a
the
lot of
boys.
fun. I had a lot of fun in
A
prison.
lot of cool things going on in prison. No
You
one's
know-
nagging me. Don't have to clean up after myself so much.
No one's nagging me.
It's just-
Food's always at the same time. Food's always made.
You know, I don't have my
Playing a little basketball with the boys.
my cellmate isn't putting on some crazy hoochie mama outfit, running out and staying out late and then getting me all worried.
That's
like
right.
I always know where my cellmate is. And then that's the end of the sequel.
It's more of a drama than an action. Really shows you the Nick Cage range.
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, so I mean,
Sick movie.
it's just it's a Nick Cage movie.
Nick Cage.
I
Hey,
think
I was
that's-
wondering, maybe we should do a newer movie for this next episode.
We should go to the theaters together.
You want to go to theaters with me?
Yeah.
What movie would you watch next? Oppenheimer? What? Hey, Top
To
Gun.
be honest with you, I'm not too. I don't know what's out there.
I don't know. You know what? I would love to watch Dune 2.
Oh man, Dune 2.
I like Dune
I
1.
feel like Dune 1 was
Sick.
so good,
Yeah.
so good. Dune
Really
2
good.
is a. I want to take that seriously.
Gladiator 2 is going to be coming.
Oh, met with Denzel,
Damn.
our boy,
It's going to be sick.
our boy Denzel.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll give it some thought.
We'll give it some thought. A thespian thought.
Thespian thought. We'll.
Should we end it here? Or do you want to...
Man, when
is
I'm-
there anything
wait,
you want to say?
hey,
like
with-
something of...
Yeah, there is. There
okay.
is. When I'm with you doing these podcasts, man, I never want them, man.
Love.
Man, this is how many thespian handshakes have we done today?
A lot. Yeah. I just missed you, man. I hadn't seen you through the holidays. It's been a while.
Yeah, you got a haircut.
Got a haircut, buzzed it. My babe, my wife
pretty
buzzed it for me.
You know, yeah, I actually was giving inspiration again to all our viewers out there. When I saw you do that to your hair, I said, I'm gonna do that to the back of my head too. So I shaved a bit off, and it'll grow back though.
Okay.
So. That's
And
pretty
you got this new hoodie. It looks really cool. Looks really nice.
I want you to touch it.
I did touch it
That's
earlier.
100%
Yeah, man,
genuine. That's a 100%
very nice.
genuine hooded sweatshirt
Where'd
right
you get
there.
that?
Man, I'm not gonna give away the Bay clearance.
Really?
Man, you know what?
That's nice, dude.
You know what's great is clearance. Is discounts on clearance items.
I like clearance. I like the Bay down in Eden Center.
You go to Eden Center to go to the Bay?
Dude, that's probably the
Furthest
best.
I'll go is the Scarborough Center
Dude,
or
it's
whatever
the best
called.
Bay in all of Canada.
Is it?
I think so.
Cool.
They got a good variety down there.
Cool.
Bigger Bay. Bigger Bay.
Would you
bigger
call it
sales.
a variety store?
Nope. I'd call it that a department store.
Oh, but they have a wide variety in an apartment store. So it's a wide variety divvied up into departments. That
Right, but
makes
it's
so
not-
much sense.
Isn't a variety store more like a 7-Eleven?
What is a variety store?
I think I just told you.
Yeah, it's a. I get. You know what? Is it a variety store that people out west they're like, man, y'all in Ontario say variety store. What's a variety store? And I think it makes complete sense. A store with
Vast amount of variety.
who doesn't want to be shopping in that kind of store.
It's a good hoodie. Did you get just one or you got a few
Just
different
got one.
colors?
Oh, hey, listen, I would have got all the colors, but
See, I got a problem. Sometimes when I go see a good product I like,
Yeah.
I buy like three of them.
yeah,
Sometimes in the same color.
yeah. I think that's smart.
Okay.
I don't think that's a problem. I think that's called smart.
Is that
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I used to do that all the time. Jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to stock up on jeans because I would hate nothing is worse than you wear through jeans and then you have to go shopping for jeans. I'd rather just be able to say
There's nothing
got
worse.
'em.
There's nothing worse.
I just can't stand shopping. I absolutely I can't. I'll go shopping alone by myself on a mission knowing what I want, and within 5 minutes of getting there I'll get frustrated. And sometimes I'll leave.
Yeah.
And I just can't
Hey, it's okay.
yeah,
I wish we could make shopping easier for you, because I don't like to see you stressed out.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anything else you want to share with your listeners, your followers?
Oh, we're doing just kind of a heads up, we're doing the Thespian Thoughts family get together, pizza lasagna and lasagna pizza pierogi is what we're doing next week, next Thursday.
Can we talk about that?
Down at Town Center. We're inviting everybody there. So we want to see you with bring your family. You know, it's all Thespian Thoughts to take care of it. And
No, you can't say that.
Thespian Thoughts is taking care of it. We're doing our book drive too, and our raffle giveaway to
What's a book drive?
the children.
We're not doing any of this,
Hope
guys.
and gift set.
You can't be saying this stuff,
Why not?
because then people expect it, and they.
We don't release this until Wednesday. Then people will be like, "It's what? It's Wednesday," and then they'll be like, "Hey, we're like, come."
Good idea.
I think we gotta edit that part out. And because then next week be like, well, no one showed up, but we're doing it again this week. Right? Anyway,
That's right. All right, let's just say peace out.
do we have? Okay.